If you've been trying to buy a DJI Pocket 3 lately, you know the frustration. It's either out of stock, or when you do find one, it costs anywhere from about $530 to over $1,000 depending upon the bundle. And here's the thing, you can't even buy it directly from DJI right now in several countries, including the United States, where I live. But what if I told you there's a camera that delivers 95% of what the Pocket 3 offers, costs significantly less, comes with a 2-year warranty instead of 1, and is actually available to purchase right now? That camera is the XTRA Muse. And in today's video, I'm going to show you why this is the best vlogging camera you can buy right now, especially if you're in the US market. I'm going to show you the image quality, the intelligent features, and show you how this camera delivers on the promise of being the affordable Pocket 3 alternative. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's talk about what makes the XTRA Muse such a compelling option, especially right now. First is the price. The XTRA Muse is currently on sale for $499, while the DJI Pocket 3 on the DJI website is currently $799. And that $799 is just for the standard bundle that includes the body. If you want to get the creator combo, your cost is going to be nearly $1,000 on the DJI website. That is a significant cost difference from the XTRA Muse. Second is availability. This is huge right now. You can actually buy the XTRA Muse. It's currently in stock and available, including in the United States. Third is the warranty. XTRA gives you a full 2-year warranty on the Muse. That 2-year warranty is double what you get with most other cameras in this category. For a startup company, that shows serious confidence in their product. And look at this design. That silver gimbal head is gorgeous. It's about the same height as an iPhone 12 or 13, but only half the width. This thing slips into a pocket or a small bag effortlessly. But specs and price are one thing. What about the image quality and features that vloggers need? Let's find out. The XTRA Muse features a 1-inch sensor, and this is the same sensor size that's in much more expensive cameras. For reference, that's significantly larger than what you'll find in most action cameras or most smartphones. And the best part is this sensor outperforms many mainstream vlog cameras from companies such as Sony and Canon. And the bonus is the Muse offers a much simpler and lighter shooting experience than many of those other vlogging cameras. You can achieve professional quality results without needing complicated stabilization gear, tripods, or complex camera setups. And a big thing with image quality is you can get better low-light performance with the Muse. For instance, look at this footage I shot last night. At nighttime, smaller sensors fall apart, but the XTRA Muse handles it beautifully. You're getting clean shadows, controlled highlights, and minimal noise. And here's some golden hour footage. The dynamic range is excellent. I can preserve detail in both the bright sky and the darker foreground. This is exactly the kind of challenging scenario where that 1-inch sensor earns its keep. And of course, let's talk about slow motion. The XTRA Muse shoots 4K at 120 frames per second. This is up to 5 times slow motion on a 24 frames per second timeline, and you're still getting the full 4K resolution. This opens up lots of creative possibilities, especially for B-roll and storytelling. And here's something else I really appreciate. Native vertical shooting, not cropped, not rotated in post, but true vertical capture. Just rotate the camera and you're ready to shoot for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or TikTok. If you're a content creator, this feature is essential. But I'm going to allow this footage to speak for itself. Everything you're seeing right now was shot on the XTRA Muse, straight out of the camera with minimal color grading. Notice how you get that beautiful bokeh with this camera too? You get your subject in focus, and this goes a long way toward creating that professional storytelling look with that perfect separation of your subject from the background. Now, image quality is foundational, but modern vlogging cameras also need to be smart. So let's test some of these intelligent features that the Muse offers. First up is focus lock and smart tracking. I'm going to start walking and watch how this camera keeps me focused and centered. So I'm just walking along, I'm not really worrying about where I'm holding this, but I can tell on the screen right here that the camera is keeping me centered. Even if I step off to the side, like this, it automatically adjusts, and it does so smoothly and efficiently. And if I hold it closer here, you can see that nice background blur. And by the way, the minimum focus distance from this camera to an object is 7 inches, so that makes this really good for vlogging. You don't have to worry about if you get it closer, your subject is still going to be in focus. And this is perfect for solo vlogging. I don't need someone behind the camera to follow me. This tracks me automatically, and this gimbal keeps everything super smooth while I'm moving. But let me push it a bit. I'm going to move faster, and I'm going to change directions while doing so. That way we can see how good the Muse actually does with tracking me. So let's do some running. It's a nice cold day for a run. It actually feels good to get warmed up a little. We're gonna do a little bit of rotation here and not hit trees in the process. So yeah, this is really cool because I don't have to keep track of myself on the screen. The Muse keeps tracking me and it keeps me centered and well framed anytime I'm talking to the camera. And another feature I really love on the Muse is the moving time-lapse feature. You can set up dynamic motion presets that create these smooth cinematic time lapses. And here's a sunset time-lapse I captured. The camera is automatically panning and tilting as it records, creating the professional-looking motion time-lapse without any additional equipment. And Panorama mode is another standout. Instead of being limited by the field of view, you can capture ultra-wide scenes by stitching multiple shots together. And check out this result. That's way wider than what the lens would normally be able to capture. And we need to talk about this 3-axis gimbal. Watch how stable this footage is. I'm walking normally while filming this, no special technique, and the video is glass smooth. Even going upstairs or climbing hills on rougher terrain, this gimbal is doing all the work. That is what separates a camera like this from just using your phone. You can really get that professional, stabilized look. Also, because this camera is mechanically stabilized and doesn't use electronic image stabilization like action cameras, you don't have to worry about getting jitter in your footage when filming in low light with slower shutter speeds. And specs and features are great, but how does this actually perform when you're out creating content? I've been using the Muse in all kinds of filming situations. I've been doing outdoor hiking, I've been urban street walking, I've used it just stationary talking to the camera, and it's performed excellently in all of those scenarios. And the joystick on the camera makes camera movements really intuitive. I can pan, tilt, or change my framing on the fly without any complicated menus. In addition, that extra large screen is a game changer for reviewing footage on the go. I can see exactly what I'm capturing and make adjustments in real time. And I have to say that battery life has also been impressive. XTRA claims nearly 3 hours of recording time in 1080p, but even in 4K, I'm getting a lot of filming from a single charge. Now for a full day of vlogging, I recommend having an extra battery, but for most outings, you're covered. And it's also worth noting the XTRA Muse supports fast battery charging, meaning if your battery's running low and you can take a quick break to recharge, you can charge it from 0 to 80% in just 16 minutes. And you can get all the way from 0 to 100 in just 35 minutes. And the portability factor cannot be overstated. This goes from my pocket to filming in just seconds. There's no setup time, no mounting process, no gimbal to balance. Just pull it out and start shooting. So let's bring this home. Is the XTRA Muse the ultimate vlogging camera? Here's my take. If you're looking for a compact, all-in-one vlogging solution that delivers professional-looking results without breaking the bank, the XTRA Muse is absolutely worth considering. I recommend this camera for content creators who need both horizontal and vertical content, vloggers who want automatic tracking without a camera operator, anyone who's been priced out of the DJI Pocket 3 ecosystem, creators who value portability and ease of use, and people who want excellent image quality in a grab-and-go package. And for most vloggers and content creators, especially those just starting out or looking to upgrade from a smartphone, the XTRA Muse delivers exceptional value. You're getting a 1-inch sensor, 4K 120, 3-axis stabilization, smart tracking, and native vertical shooting, all in a package that costs significantly less than the competition and comes with a 2-year warranty. In the current market where the Pocket 3 is hard to find and expensive when you do find it, the XTRA Muse is the smart choice. I'll have links to where you can purchase the XTRA Muse in the description below. And if you'd like to learn more about how to get the best results with the XTRA Muse, check out this playlist right here.